Hey everyone, welcome back to the Coin Graph Market where you can get your crypto fix. I hope everyone is having a great day. April 30th is the last day of the month and this year's bull run is slowly starting to pick up speed. We're almost halfway through and before you know it, it will be May or June. We're in H2, we'll be in H3, we'll be in H1, we're in Q2, we'll be in Q3, and we're in H2. The prices will start to go through the roof and I hope that the lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC ends soon. We also have news about Tether, which is attacking Ripple. I find that interesting, and I think Tether is afraid that Ripple will make a stablecoin. Without further ado, I'd like to make sure we cover everything. Bitcoin is down 1.6% and is now worth $61,273. Ethereum is down 4.39% and is now worth $3,015. USDT and USDC are both coming in at their dollar pegs. XRP is 49 cents, which I don't even want to say because I've already told my story. When I first got into crypto in 2017, I could have invested in any other coin and become a multimillionaire, but I put my faith in Ripple and XRP, and 7 years later, we're only slightly up. Sucks, I know, but hopefully this bull run will turn things around, we'll make some great progress, and XRP will finally break its all-time high. Time will tell, but I have a lot of faith in it and think we will see an all-time high. NFTs will be available on May 1st, check them out, they're beautiful. If you're a Star Wars fan, fanatic, fanboy, or collector, you need to get at least one, and maybe all of them. Okay, so we did a pre-sale whitelist and sold 40 in just a few minutes. It was crazy how much people love Star Wars. We gave them what they want. On May 1st, they will be open to the public. The bull phase of this crypto cycle is just starting and many people will make millions. Hopefully that's me and hopefully that's you too. He understands that market manipulation separates winners from losers and he's right on the money. There you can see the bull run up, the manipulation with the little dip, the inbounds, the coming back down, and the manipulation back to the bottom before we start to take back off. If you don't think these markets are manipulated, I don't know what's wrong with you. There's not enough money in them to stop bad actors from doing what they want to do. That will all change once the institutions step in and we get a lot of money into the space, like $5 or $7 trillion. At Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or any other cryptocurrency, minus 90% to 95% drops, or even 99% drops that will all end. Does that sound like money to you? Anthony Popp, CEO of Orbra, says that $50 trillion will be coming into Bitcoin and crypto markets. He built the first Bitcoin-focused RIA that was allowed by regulators to lend and earn money on Bitcoin and crypto assets. Take a moment to listen to this part of the global business. Community getting access to native crypto stuff like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, etc. And that's going to go up to, what is it now? $2.5 trillion. I think that's going to go up to $50 trillion in the next 10 years, if not sooner. That's going to change everything. Those are huge claims. 50 billion and now where? I'm not saying that 50 trillion will happen during this bull run. Instead, I'm saying that around 5, 7, 9, and 10 is where we'll see crypto. But we could be looking at 50 trillion in 2030 or 2035. That's 6 or 10 years from now. Let's say 2035. I know it's 10.5 years, don't shoot the messenger. I get it. 30 trillion or 50 trillion, 10 years, that's nothing. Many of you will be working for the next 30 to 35 years, 10 trillion. If you could just hold on to your crypto for 10 years, we'll all be rich. Ethereum will beat Bitcoin this summer. That's our rule. Paul made a bold guess. It would be interesting to see if the real Paul is still making his prediction now that the SEC is after him. This case isn't going to be short. It's going to be short. It's going to be dirty and last a long time. If you ask me, this summer is going to be very, very bad for Ethereum. Only time will tell, guys. Tether has said negative things about Ripple's most recent stablecoin launch. They say things like, we wish Ripple's team more success with their new stablecoin than they have had so far. This comment is old as milk, and you can also smell fear in the words. He is most competing with Ripple's stablecoin, and Tether is afraid they will lose ground to it. That's why they're moving beyond crypto, because they know it won't work for them. For example, just today, Tether said they were investing $200 million in a sketchy unknown company that wants to put computers in people's brains. That's not made up, people. Why does one company go after another? Because they see the competition. There's no question that stablecoin will be a threat to Tether. This is especially true since no one really knows what Tether has printed. They just pick anything and print it. We can see what Ripple does with their XRP in the books. They follow the rules. I'd bet that they'll do the same for their stablecoin. We're at the end of a timeline. On July 13th, the court made its decision in the SEC case, which came right after Ripple. The migrant workers were moving to the US coast on the USDT or other vetted tokens. On April 4th, Ripple announced a USD stablecoin. On April 22nd, Ripple responded and made the response public. This is how we get Ripple, the stablecoin, and the latest news from the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. The SEC has filed an opposition to the move to strike its new expert materials bill. Morgan says the SEC says the Fox rumors are just a summary and not the evidence that was expected. Also, Ripple doesn't agree that the summary of its financial records is true. The SEC says that Fox didn't say that some institutional buyers were hurt, because she only said what the council told her to say. whether some institutional buyers were hurt because other buyers got better deals is a legal question that will not change no matter what the outcome of this motion is.